Imagine for a moment you just touched down in Vegas. You checked your bags into your hotel, and just when you're ready to go out and entertain yourself, you reach down in your pocket and you don't feel a thing. Your wallet that contains your identification, $1,400 in cold hard cash, and your credit cards go missing. Well, today I'd like to tell you a little story about how I was the luckiest person in Vegas and I wasn't touching a slot machine. Also, I'd like to tell you about preventatory measures I do take now while I travel. So it's my 21st birthday. I'm with my mom at Epley Airfield at 6 a.m. And for those of you that don't know me, and for those of you that do know me, know that I'm not quite the morning person. So I was traveling in sweatpants and a t-shirt. Like I said, we're going to Vegas, 21. I've been wanting to go there my entire life, so we take this trip. I'm excited, stoked, whatever you want to say. And we get on the plane, have a couple drinks with my mom. We're feeling good. Flight goes by like that. We arrive in Vegas, grab our luggage, grab my carry-on, head down to my mom hails a cab, and we meet our cab driver. So we're making friends with our cab driver. He's giving us a little tour of Vegas, telling us the hot spots where we need to go at, and telling us, the history of it, what's changing, what we need to know, keeping us basically in the know. And he drops us off at the Fremont Hotel. So my mom checks into our hotel room. We go upstairs. I drop my luggage off. She tells me that Uncle Tom. She tells me that Uncle Tom is down in the casino shooting craps. He might as well be Uncle Craps. Uncle Tom is downstairs shooting craps, and so naturally I'm just excited, ready to go. I changed immediately into my jeans, and I reach down. I'm ready to go to the casino, and I can't find my wallet. So I don't tell anyone right away. I don't tell my mom right away I can't find it, but I ravage through my suitcase. I look through I check all my pockets and my sweatpants, and immediately my heart just sinks because the last place I remember leaving it at was, or last place I remember having it at was in the cab. So we go down. I tell my mom we go downstairs and we talk to the lobbyist, and he refers us to the security guards, and they're telling us that they're going to check the footage outside for where the cabbie dropped us off at to see if they can identify the license plate or the cab number on the back of the car so they can identify the driver, and maybe we might get lucky and be able to track down the guy that might have my wallet. So we go outside and just get some fresh air because I'm feeling a little sick to my stomach at this point. So 5-10 minutes go by and the security guard comes outside, and it's like probably the worst news possible that I could possibly hear. Is actually, it's said to me that the cabbie dropped us off in a blind spot, so they couldn't see the identification or the license plate number. So, like I said, my stomach drops. I'm just I go sit down on the curb. I'm thinking, I'm in Vegas. I'm 21. I don't have my ID. I don't have this money I worked hard for. I don't have my credit card. What am I supposed to do for the next 5 days? I'm just kind of sitting there, just extremely quiet. And then 5 minutes or so go by, which feels like a lifetime. And my mom says, "Jake, there's your cab. You're right over there." So I jump up off the curb. I run as fast as I can to him, probably the fastest I've ever ran in my life. I go ask the cabbie. I go, "Hey, did you guys find a wallet did you find the wallet in the back of your cab?" And he said, the last people I just dropped off at the Stratosphere found your wallet. I left it there just in case, so I can take you there if you need to. And so obviously we're just extremely excited, happy, all that type of stuff. It's a whirlwind of emotions. We drive down over there, talks to the valet. The cabbie talks to the valet guy, and the valet guy brings out my wallet, hands it to the cabbie, hands it to me, and at this point I realized that I'm the luckiest person in Vegas to even have my wallet returned back to me. So that was a really cool, fortunate event for me. So here now are some preventatory measures I do take while traveling, either airplane or car or road tripping or whatever. I travel with jeans for the most part that have back pockets. I'm more aware of my belongings after leaving a foreign vehicle. And if I'm not wearing jeans, I keep my important items in my carry-on only. Today I've shared with you a roller coaster of a story for me. I've identified a couple of precautionary measures that I take now personally, and hopefully you identified them too, and you can implement them into your life. That day I considered myself the luckiest person in Vegas, and I didn't even have to roll the dice. I ended up taking some of that money back with me 5 days later, and I also took a life lesson. That's it. Okay, we're just gonna go with that one.
What? That was good.
Yeah.
That was fine.
You just had to say Uncle Krabs.
I didn't mean to do that.
Uncle Crab.